I broke up with this guy, and it was the worst way of breaking up that I ever did in my life. I mean, how could I didn't even see it coming. Shout out to some of us who started a relationship at a very young age. There's actually nothing funny about this, but then it's funny, right? You know, when you just enter some relationship without your head, without your brain, without no knowledge of who you really are, like I posted in my previous video, knowing who you are. Because if you know who you are, there's some nonsense you will never accept, even in relationships. Like I have accepted so many nonsense in this life that if I start telling you people, I know tabo for you, if I start telling you people every single thing I've done in relationships while I was still, will I say younger? I'm still young. Okay, here's the juice. I started having relationships when I was a teenager, right? And you know, there's this pressure of, oh, I'm dating this guy. But tell me in the comment section, how were you able to get over your heartbreaks in the past? For me, what made me get over some heartbreaks were the fact that I knew I deserved better. I knew I deserved more, right? So that was justice for me. I just, like my previous video, I said my life did not end when I ended a 2 years relationship, that I realized that it wasn't working. I mean, I always trying to mend this relationship, like, oh, it's gonna work, oh yeah, oh yeah. And the funny thing about these relationships were that I would always see signs. And that's why I still believe that red flags are red. They are not green, they are not blue, they are not purple, they are not yellow. Red is red. You would see the differences, you will see the lies, you will clearly see it. So I really did always make up for, oh yeah, it's cool, it's this, it didn't mean it, it will call, it will this, the day I finally came to my senses, I just realized that I deserve better. I deserved better. A Royal Majesty and His Royal Majesty, sorry about how the relationship ended and how your heart was broken into shattered pieces. But you safe, you know, that relationship is still happening because you are still tolerating so much in it. That relationship is still happening because you are allowing so much to happen, and you really don't even know what you want. You are just there because of pressure. Your friends are in relationship, and you have to show your man that, oh, this is my man, and my man, I have a man, and you know what you are going through. So here is it. Relationship breakfast can be really, really depressing sometimes. For some, it's going to strengthen you. For some, it's going to, you know, make you see clearer that you deserve better. Yeah, I think that's my category. I just will see that, oh, I deserve better than this. I am still a very proud Jesus baby and a child of God. But shout out to we, the relationship part early in our life, and has chopped so many breakfasts. I mean, you have seen many shaggies in the hand of Nigerian men. You have seen a lot of shaggy. It's been quite an experience, and I just thank God for God's grace. I just thank God for God's mercy. Finding purpose, knowing who you are, would stop you from accepting some nonsense. You know when you are aware that you are the king's daughter, there's some things you stop doing. There's some places you stop entering. There's some ways you stop thinking. The way your thinking will change, like by default. So that's where I fall in that category. I fall in that category of now that I know better, I'm definitely going to do better. So welcome back to this channel. My name is Temitayo Abasi. If it's your first time, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I hope you have seen my previous video and you enjoyed this, right? So here is the thing about relationship breakfast. It's different things to different people. For some people it breaks them, for some people it molds them to become a better person. The funny thing about some people's relationship breakfast starts, they never knew they had already broken up. They did not know that their partner already ended the relationship, so they were still in the relationship without the knowledge that it has already ended. It's going to be very embarrassing when the person you're in a relationship with already broke up with you, but you're unaware. I think that's sort of embarrassing when the other person breaks up in the relationship, and then you are just clueless. You're like, oh my baby, oh my boo, oh my guy. So the person had already broke up with you, but you're still calculating where you want to buy gifts for the person. Calm down, they already broke up with you. Some it's by the gate man will tell them that, oh, God say make I not allow you enter. Like me? Do you know me? I'm the first lady. And the gate man is like, madam, I know you, but God don't talk to me, I not allow you enter if you don't come. And then you call him. It doesn't pick the call. Or also vice versa, you go to the girl's gate, you're trying to enter her house, communicate with her, and then the gate man is saying, brother, madam don't talk to me, I not allow you enter the house again. And you're like, "Shay, you know it's like, you know see me for edit for yesterday. Now me come edit for yesterday and the guy is telling you, oh God, I know say come here. Madam don't tell me say me you know enter again. Say you know don't end do nothing when you know they do. In your head you're just like, what did you do wrong? But I feel like there are some relationship breakfasts that are really necessary. Some comes in a very brutal way, and that's okay. The funny thing about some relationship breakfasts is that you need it. Like this is what you have needed. You've been waiting for all your life. You just didn't know how to end it. You know when you're in that kind of dilemma, the person you are breaking up with could be violence, either male or female. So I'm gonna tell you this for free. I've had my own share of, you know, tough breakup that I did, and it didn't end well. Yeah, I'm gonna say that it didn't end well. I'm not gonna share it today's story for another day. You know when they say God saves a person, like you do something and then you come out of it and you say God saved me. That was what happened that night. The day I broke up with this person. God saved me. Because what? But this is my advice for you. If you want to serve someone breakfast, whether a male or a female, make sure you don't private space, especially when you don't even know them well. Maybe you just met them 3 weeks ago, 3 months ago, and then you dated 2 months, and then you got tired the 3rd month, or maybe 6 months, you dated 5 months, and then you got tired the 6th month. Make sure you do not break up in a very private space. If you do, anything you see, just take it. Relationship breakfasts are really necessary because you cannot keep pushing a dead car. You would get tired, you would get exhausted, you would blame yourself at the end of the day. Like you really needed to end that relationship, but it took you so much time and then it happened. Just accept it and move on, because trust me, you matter. I know some relationship breakfast can really affect you mentally, either as a male or a female, especially when you feel like, oh, you really thought things were going fine between you and this person. But honestly, if you really need to end that relationship, end it now before it gets too late, because there are so many issues of abuse, so many issues of violence, so many issues of different relationship issues that can be treated while there's still time, rather than going into marriage and then regretting that, oh, you could have just broken it earlier when you had the chance to. So it's always safe, it's always better. I mean, I've had my own dose of breakup experience and it's just been a lot, yeah, especially when you don't really have that brain and full maturity that, oh, you could have done this, we were supposed to have done this. And that's why there's always time for everything, right? Even in the scriptures, Ecclesiastes 3:1, that says there's time for everything. That word wasn't a lie. There's absolutely time for everything, because if you get into the right thing at the wrong time, you would get wrong results, especially when you are in it with the wrong person. I personally do believe that some breakup relationships are actually very necessary, because you need to actually think about you, about your life, about yourself, about what you want, about who you really are. Because when you know that you're a child of God, there are some things you will not accept. When you know that, oh, God loves you so much, you will not beg another person to be loving you. Because there are so many validation that some persons seek in relationships, that, oh, I want him to love me, I want her to love me, I want her to that I love her, I want her to tell me that she loves me. Oh God, if you don't love yourself, there's gonna be problem. So you need to literally love yourself, learn to love yourself as persons. And that's why I said earlier, some relationships breakup are very necessary, even for same gender. Maybe you're a female and then you have a female friend that the relationship ended. I've had few friendship with the same gender that ended, and some really hurt me. Some, it took time for me to realize that I really deserve better, because this person really didn't deserve my own time, my own commitments, you know, because I'm a lover girl. Yes, I'm a very good lover girl. I'm a lover girl. Just that I already find a balance in which to, you know, extend and give love out to people, that even if I don't get love back from them, I don't get hurt anymore, I don't feel really bad anymore, because I feel like this is me. I'm a love giver, I'm a joy giver, so I give what I have. And regardless of you giving it regardless of whether you're giving it to me or not, I'll just make sure I don't give you too much, because you're not giving me anything in return. So I will just give you the normal love that I'll give every other person. But if you're in my close friends, you're in my circle, and I like you so much, I mean, I would really do so much to make sure that relationship keeps working, because I'm a lover girl. Yes. So there are some necessary relationship breakup that should really happen, so that your brain will be working fine, so that you can think well, so that you can understand what you really want, and you would be able to know who you are, understand your values. Because you don't love yourself, how would you love another person? How exactly? It's gonna be tough and really, really hard. You know that the relationship ending brought you so much peace. it brought you so much joy, it brought you so much sanity, confidence, and it just gave you this full comfort. You know that there are some relationship that needs to really end, but it will not end until that person serve you breakfast. So if you're the next in line for breakfast, receive it. I hope with this few points of mine I've been able to convince and not to confuse you that some relationship breakfast or breakups are really necessary, while some they're not really necessary. The person just wants to show you shaggy. Maybe because you have been loving the person too much, or you're too good for the person. You know, some people tell you, oh, you're too good, oh, you're too nice, oh, you're too kind, oh, you're calling too much. And don't get discouraged or don't get really sad, down, or depressed when you go through relationship heartbreaks. Some of them will make you stronger, some of them will make you wiser, some of them will make you smarter, some of them will make you just have time for yourself. Think about your life, work on your life, love upon yourself, love yourself so much, because trust me, whoever deserves your love would hold on to it tight. So no one deserves to be heartbroken. Whoever broke your heart, or whoever left you, whoever just made you feel less of yourself, never deserved you in the first place. You are beautiful. You are worth more than gold, more than silver. You are just beautiful, wonderfully made by God, and you are magnificent. So enjoy your life while you love upon yourself. Don't forget to subscribe, drop your comments, share your thoughts about this video. See you in my next video. Bye.